In a world where businesses sprout overnight like mushrooms after a storm, most get lost in the fog of sameness. Look around any busy street and you'll see a blur of brands, similar slogans, nearly identical logos, and predictable marketing messages. It's a sea of monotony. But every now and then, something stands out. A neon sign in a grayscale world. A brand that refuses to be just another passing shadow. Think about a Lamborghini roaring down a quiet street. Heads turn, conversations start. Why? Because it's an anomaly in the everyday. It defies the background noise. Your business, your brand, whatever it is you're building, needs to be that Lamborghini. The noise problem. Why most businesses struggle. The digital age has made entrepreneurship accessible to anyone with a laptop and an internet connection. That's a good thing. But it also means the competition is relentless. Every social feed is flooded with ads, each promising the next big opportunity. Make $10,000 a month from home. This secret strategy made me rich overnight. The result? People become desensitized. When everything sounds the same, nothing gets remembered. To succeed, you need to break through the static and claim your place in people's minds. Here's how to make sure your brand doesn't just exist, but demands attention. Take a stand. The power of bold positioning playing. Its safe guarantees one thing: invisibility. Brands that try to please everyone often end up ignored by everyone. The alternative? Stand firm on a unique position, even if it means turning some people away. Take Tesla, for example. When the company launched, the auto industry was already packed. But instead of blending in, Tesla went all in on electric performance. While others hesitated, Tesla took a bold stance. Gas-powered cars were outdated. Love it or hate it, the message was clear. And that clarity carved out an empire. By having a clear, unshakable stance, you attract loyal believers. Yes, you might repel some people, but those who resonate with your message will become die-hard supporters. Let's bring this to life with a story. Imagine Emma, a small business owner running a fitness studio. At first, she marketed herself as a gym for everyone. Her classes catered to all ages and fitness levels, but her growth stalled. Then she rebranded as the studio that transforms overwhelmed professionals into peak performers. By narrowing her focus, she attracted high-achieving clients willing to pay premium prices for tailored results. Her bold positioning didn't appeal to everyone, and that was the point. Those who aligned with her vision became raving fans, spreading the word organically. Trigger emotion. Make people feel something. Logic makes people think, but emotion makes them act. Successful brands don't just inform. They create an emotional reaction. Consider Nike's famous "Just Do It" campaign. The slogan isn't about shoes. It's about courage, perseverance, and breaking limits. That's why it resonates so deeply. When people buy Nike, they're not just getting sneakers, they're buying into a mindset. Similarly, the most successful charities don't just ask for donations, they tell powerful emotional stories. Remember those heartbreaking animal rescue commercials featuring neglected pets with sad eyes and emotional music? That's not accidental. Emotion makes people engage. If your brand can make people feel joy, excitement, urgency, nostalgia, you'll be unforgettable. For instance, take Sarah, a local bookstore struggling to compete with online giants. She started hosting story nights, inviting authors to read excerpts from their books while sharing personal anecdotes. Attendees left feeling inspired and connected. Word spread quickly, transforming her shop into a cultural hub. Disrupt. The expected. The shock factor. The human brain is wired to ignore the ordinary. But when something disrupts the norm, we pay attention. Think about Burger King's Moldy Whopper campaign. Instead of showcasing a perfect, delicious burger, they showed their Whopper covered in mold, proving their food was preservative-free. It was unsettling, but it got people talking. The result? Millions in free publicity and a powerful message that set them apart. Being unconventional doesn't mean being outrageous just for the sake of it. It means presenting something in a way that defies expectation, forcing people to stop, think, and remember. Let's revisit Emma's fitness studio. To stand out further, she introduced a bold challenge. If you don't see results in 30 days, we'll pay you back. This audacious promise shocked potential clients, sparking curiosity and trust. Enrollment skyrocketed as skeptics turned into believers. Get people involved. The magnetic pull of engagement. People love to participate, not just observe. The most shareable brands find ways to make their audience part of the experience. Remember the Share a Coke campaign? Instead of a generic label, Coca-Cola printed names on bottles, turning every purchase into a personal experience. People eagerly searched for bottles with their name and shared pictures online. Sales surged. Why? Because the campaign wasn't just about Coke, it was about the customer. If you can turn your audience into participants instead of passive viewers, you create an emotional connection that sticks. Polls, quizzes, contests, and challenges aren't gimmicks. They're bridges that pull people into your world. Take Jake, a tech entrepreneur launching a productivity app. He created a 30-day productivity challenge, encouraging users to track their progress and share screenshots of their achievements. Participants formed communities, cheering each other on. His app gained traction not because of flashy ads, but because of genuine engagement. Flip the script. Say the opposite of what people expect. When something becomes overused, it loses power. If you sound like everyone else, you become invisible. That's why flipping the script can be one of the most powerful branding moves. Take Apple's famous Think Different campaign. While the tech industry was pushing specs and features, Apple sold a vision. They celebrated rebels, innovators, and misfits, people who changed the world. Instead of competing on technicalities, they competed on philosophy. And they won. The lesson? If the competition is shouting one thing, consider saying the opposite. The contrast alone will make you stand out. For example, imagine a luxury hotel. Chain advertising, "We're not for everyone." Instead of boasting about 5-star amenities, they highlight exclusivity and personalized service. This counterintuitive approach intrigues affluent travelers seeking uniqueness over ubiquity. Be so good they can't ignore you. All the strategies in the world won't help if your product or service is forgettable. At the end of the day, true word-of-mouth marketing comes from delivering something remarkable. Think about the best restaurants you've ever been to. Do they spend millions on advertising? Probably not. They don't have to. Their food is so good that customers do the marketing for them. Your goal should be the same. Don't rely on tricks. Become undeniably great. Make your product, service, or message so valuable that people can't help but talk about it. Marketing should amplify greatness, not disguise mediocrity. Take Lisa, a baker known for her gluten-free desserts. Initially, she struggled to differentiate herself. Then she perfected her recipes, creating flavors so rich and textures so indulgent that customers couldn't believe they were gluten-free. Soon, her bakery became the go-to spot for health-conscious foodies. Real-life inspiration. To illustrate these principles in action, let's revisit Dollar Shave Club. Before its launch, buying razors meant dealing with expensive, over-engineered products locked behind display cases. Dollar Shave Club disrupted the market with a simple promise: shave time, shave money. Their DME wasn't just about affordability, it was about convenience and simplicity. By delivering quality razors directly to customers' doors, they solved a frustrating inefficiency. Their witty marketing videos went viral, turning their DME into a cultural phenomenon. Would Dollar Shave Club have succeeded without a clear DME? Unlikely. Their razor blades weren't revolutionary, but their positioning was. Dominate attention. Don't just exist in a crowded world. Blending in is business suicide. The brands that thrive don't just exist. They dominate attention. Whether through bold positioning, emotional storytelling, unexpected disruption, audience engagement, or undeniable quality, They break through the noise and demand to be noticed. So ask yourself, is your brand a whisper in the crowd, or is it the Lamborghini roaring past? The choice is yours. Because in the end, businesses don't succeed because they're perfect. They succeed because they're remembered.